A lot to work with this year.
What is Mike Wang most excited about with 2K22 gameplay?
Yeah, and that's, you know, I think just what I alluded to is just the game feels way.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking at Toronto, they took the win in their last game again, and they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Staying with your game plan is so important, especially when you are away from your home arena.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Ibaka, Reggie Jackson out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Porter, and it's McGee in at the center position. Now here's Jackson. After the miss from JaVale McGee, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Capable of doing many things well. LaVine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
Anunoby against LaVine. McGee with the block. And they get it back. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland, making an impact in this league.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Toronto Raptors. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Westbrook pulls it in.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Greg, at the beginning of every season, we love to see players that have worked on something during the offseason that they now have added to their game in the new season.
No doubt about it, Kevin. You know, the work doesn't end when the season ends. If you're trying to improve your skill set, or if you're trying to just put on muscle, that kind of stuff needs to be done during the break. You need to have an assessment in the right after the season. Hey, where can I get better? And then you spend the off season on that challenge.
The season never really ends.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Passes to Capella. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Anunoby against LaVine. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby passes to Westbrook. Hits it from three-point range. And that ties it up.
Because of Westbrook's dynamic driving ability, sometimes the defense will give him some space from deep.
Isaac against Porter. Back to Jackson. That one misses. Seattle goes the other way with it. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. They now take the lead.
You know what? This is what Westbrook's relentlessness wins him. Buckets and a foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. 1:14 left to play here in the first. Jackson looking it over. It's stolen by Capella. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Isaac finds Anunoby. Over LaVine. Rebound by the Raptors.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hops.
And so LaVine nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Porter. Outside, Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
You see the screen and roll plenty in today's game. Levine, he's so solid at using it to his advantage.
Anunoby with it. Feeds it to Capella. Here's Isaac. First quarter wrapping up here, and clock it's a tie ball game. And the second quarter about to get. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Clint Capella is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Anunoby in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. Here's Westbrook. McGee with the block. And here's Jackson. Down low. Ibaka. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
There you see why you want the ball in Jackson's hands as much as possible. He can clearly set the table. Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leaping. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Here's Porter. Misses the jumper, and they can't get anything on the break. Outside Westbrook. Puts up a 3. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking abilities when he times it up.
Anunoby kicks to Westbrook. Now, Anunoby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Levine. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Westbrook's got the lead up to 3 now for Seattle. And so Levine will bring it up now for Toronto. Ibaka dishes to Porter. And there's the pass to Jackson. Back to Porter. Toronto working the ball around now. Levine for 3. Sinks the triple. Levine's got 8.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
Pass to Westbrook. Elbow shot. And another basket for Seattle.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
To the inside. And Ibaka slams it in.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
It's Westbrook with the drive. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Now here's Levine. 8 points for him. Fires from 14. Here's Ibaka. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Ibaka's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 17.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Here's Levine, and again it's Toronto converting.
A credit to Levine. Not an easy hoop right there, but total focus on his shot helped out.
Westbrook kicks to Anunoby. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by McGee. Fast break Toronto. Levine with the ball. Jackson from long range. That shot no good. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He ended up with 17. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got JaVale McGee. Bucket is out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Jackson in at the point.
A specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Here's Isaac. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Boucher passes to Westbrook. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game. And
thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Excellent D that time there from McGee. Toronto trailing. On the wing, Jackson. 90 seconds now into the second half. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. They get Russell Westbrook.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Well, for Jackson, it's about being consistent. I mean, when he concentrates on playing to his strengths, he's an effective player.
Now, here's Anunoby. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McGee with the block. And it's put back up and in by Capella. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Levine looking around. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Isaac left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:47 left in the third. Jackson dishes to Ibaka. Kicks to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
Westbrook against Jackson. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Over Jackson. At the top of the key, Westbrook. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Passes it to Porter. McGee inside. Capella covering. That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from McGee.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Isaac. Launches a three. Porter pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Toronto Raptors. And the three ball is good. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here's Westbrook. 17 points in the game. Isaac kicks to Westbrook. Over Jackson. Westbrook can't get it to go.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Russell Westbrook out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Isaac in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Now here's Levine, following the miss by Russell Westbrook.
So difficult to defend Ibaka inside the length, the improved strength, and he's one of those bigs who doesn't mind going to the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Westbrook surveying the D. Now the Raptors moving it up. Goes up. Shot's good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the fantastic end-to-end speed of Ibaka. So hard for opposing bigs to keep up with him.
Levine against Anunoby. With some arc. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Toronto has possession after the basket by Seattle. Got a piece of it. Here's Ibaka. And Capella sends it back.
He seems to improve his shot blocking every year. I mean, Capella is outstanding at using his length to swat away shots.
Here is McGee. That one goes in. McGee's got the lead up to 6 now for the Raptors.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Double team on Westbrook. There's the lob to the hoop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Now here is Ibaka. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And because of his skill set, Levine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you got to be careful guarding.
Seattle trails by 6. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Westbrook. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Here's Levine. Outside Porter. Back to Levine. The pass to Jackson. Clock at 6. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Raptors lead by 8.
He's not the biggest guy on the court, but Jackson doesn't mind getting his hands dirty. He'll take a knock as long as he can get his points out of it.
Now here's Westbrook. Ring shot on the way. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Westbrook's got 19 points.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumper.
Levine against Anunoby. Levine can't hit. And it's Seattle with the ball. .110 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Levine, and the shot goes in. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
And Westbrook demands the rock in these spots of games. He wants to be the guy to take this shot.
And the Raptors call time here. They're up by 4. And 101 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, JaVale McGee.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Seattle calls timeout. They trail by 6. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Porter. Westbrook kicks to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Back to Isaac. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. Can't hit the step back jump shot. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And that's an intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead.
I mean, he's a versatile player who can come play either guard position. I mean, Levine continues to impress as the years go on.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
Hins the 3.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
A good lead gets even better with excellent work at the stripe.
Seattle calls timeout. They're behind by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer Ellington. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. That one wide left.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visit.